I am so excited to be with you today because, first of all, I'll be leaving on retreat. So I've pre-recorded this for you so that you can see the magic that retreats can bring to your business. It's helped me generate multiple thousands of dollars throughout my 10 years that I've been leading retreats. And it really helps you show up as the expert you are. And remember, I am here to guide you in your business building, your visibility as an expert, as a professional, and impacting our clients in a bigger way. So what are we going to cover today that I believe has really profound effects? Because really retreats can be launch pads for profit and growth when done correctly. I see a lot of mistakes in the way that retreats are built, that they're planned, that they're priced. And what I want to help you out with today is really how to avoid this. And look, one of the best ways to do this is by making sure you have the value on yourself first, right? Because we want a retreat to be able to generate us $10,000 of profit as a baseline and maybe generate you six figures as a result, okay? And remember that retreats don't have to be like taking people to Costa Rica or taking people to Bali. They can start in your own hometown. So demystify your relationship to retreats and demystify the way that you show up in these retreats, because it can actually be fairly simple. So a retreat can change people's lives too. So what I want to put yes below if you've gone on a retreat before, whether it was local, international, like put yes below if you've gone on a retreat. And if you've led a retreat, put the word led. Okay. So that way I know, and where have you led these retreats to? I really want to know, because I'm always adding to my list. I have a profitable retreats course, and I have a like fairly long list of retreat centers that I've used and I know other people have used, but let me know what those are, because we can add to the vault. All right. So a retreat can be a great income generator if made well, right? Created with smart pricing and knowing your numbers from the get-go. And you guys know my big belief system. It's sell it first, build it later. You can still do this with retreats, not just online courses, not just programs. You can really put something together that is appealing, that makes people want to say like, heck yes. And that again, delivers results. And what kind of retreats can you do? Yoga retreats, wellness retreats, detox retreats, fasting retreats, business building retreats, if you're in that space, trainings. So I've participated when I was doing my 500-hour training. A week of that was a retreat in Vermont. And you know, we can do anything we want in retreats. And that's also going to help us reflect the pricing. Okay? Because a lot of people don't price retreats correctly based on their cost and time. Okay, so here's a way that you can start already trying to figure out where to do this retreat, when to do it, right? There's a lot of logistics that go into it, but I'm going to give you some really basic foundations. So first of all, ask your people. We do this all the time in marketing anyways. Like if you're ready to put out a program, what do you people want? Like what's their big, like, oh yes, I want this, right? And do they need help with weight loss? Do they need help with flexibility, mobility, injury prevention? Are they looking to up level the skill set? So what do people need? Okay, so meaning, let's say you're trying to pick a place for a retreat and a theme to it. Ask. Do a poll, send an email, ask your friends, DM people, like however you can do, ask your people. Okay, and like baseline, let's say that you're following my method of sell it first, build it later. With retreats, it gets a little tricky because you're like, well, how do I know even where I'm doing it in terms of like the retreat center? Okay, let's say you pick Costa Rica because that's where my retreat is. So you pick Costa Rica. I do some foundational research. I reach out to like 5 or 6 different retreat centers and I get baseline pricing. Upon that baseline pricing, I start creating my marketing right away. Hey, doing a retreat, Costa Rica, because and again, maybe that's where people were like, said that they wanted to go. If it was, Thailand, then you would be like, hey, putting together a retreat in Thailand. It's going to be a wellness and detox retreat. And I'm so excited, of what we're going to accomplish over the next 7 days, right? So you get people excited. And because you kind of know a baseline pricing, you can start answering those questions if they come up, but also you can put a baseline price for you, at least as an average. Like you could say, retreat starting at $2,500, $3,500, because you want to put a price to your time as well. So let's say it's cost plus time equals baseline price. Okay, so if my cost per person is $1,200 for transport, food, room and board, excursions, activities, massage, whatever I'm including in the retreat, and then I'm going to be actively working 20 hours of that retreat, and then not actively working because there's a lot of work to do beforehand and after the retreat. So I put a price to my time as well and to my value. So let's say all that looks like $2,500. I'm going to still tack on a good 15% on top of that. So I like to double basically whatever it costs me at baseline. Okay, so let's say it cost me $1,200, the retreat will be $2,500 minimum. Okay, and because remember that people are going for, yes, the place where they're staying, but they're going for the work that you're doing together, for the result that the retreat is going to give them, and all the work that you put into planning, all the work that you're going to do during the retreat, and all the work that goes into the essence of it, right? Meaning all the work that goes into the like going back and forth, like just the little details. There's a lot of little details. And that's why I like to give people this like retreat blueprint. So it's like done, right? But this retreat can really boost your value as the expert that's leading the sessions, that's providing the transformation. And it can also be a platform to sell your program, or it could be part of your bigger program. So let's say you have a health and detox, right? A health and detox program, and it's $5,000, and a 3-day retreat is part of that. Well, it adds the value to it. Okay. So what are the best ways to make a retreat successful? Well, there's different levels of success. One is user experience. So always you want to make sure that whoever is participating in the retreat feels supported, feels heard, feels like you're really catering to their needs. So that to me is the number one success. It's their experience and their transformation. Second is your experience. Like, how are you feeling as a leader? Are you feeling empowered? Are you feeling excited? Are you feeling like you're really bringing these results? Are you feeling like you're really supporting yourself as the leader? Like you're always giving yourself that like extra pat on the back because you want to feel confident, you want to feel comfortable, and you want to feel empowered. Okay. Third, it's going to be your profit. The profit of the retreat is very important. And this is part of your business. This is part of the way that you work, and it should be reflected accordingly. So you want to measure your goals, your success goals, and how do we get those success goals, right? Like, how are we going to get this retreat up and running? And obviously, I wish that in 30 minutes I could give you the entire game plan of how to do this retreat. But I'm going to give you at least the most important things. So like I said, pricing, marketing, and the research and delivery. So marketing the retreat is very important. Now, you've heard me say till I'm blue in the face that, just doing a post and sending an email nowadays is not enough. Unless you've built an audience of people that, if you say jump, they just say how high. And that's our goal, right? Is to build fans. So that's why I teach all this marketing. That's what I do in my coaching. It's like, how are we creating these relationships, creating these opportunities for people to really have a higher level of rapport with you, and that they admire you and that they want to work with you. And right, again, raving fans. This is what we want. We want raving fans. So when we're marketing the retreat, we're always marketing based on the results that we're selling. We're always marketing on the, like, you know, what's going to happen during the retreat, what's going to be their user experience, how are they going to walk away different people, how are they going to walk away feeling improved, or having a skill set that they've learned that's going to be useful for the next step. So remember, marketing is all about being consistent, being connected, and being smart with the positioning, with the way that you are delivering your message. So marketing and messaging is key for the retreat. And one thing that I love to do is give templates to like retreat sales pages, give templates to email marketing, because it really helps to just ease the pressure off the leader, right? Like you as a leader. So that's what I've been doing with my clients. I've always just given them all the things that they need, everything to look at their numbers, for example, their profit and loss statements, all this kind of stuff. But let's keep into the marketing, right? So you want to have some very foundational things here. One is like a fairly good outline of what happens over the 3, 5, 7 days, like what's going to happen, what are they going to be doing? People want to know that. They don't want to be like, oh, I'm going to be in Costa Rica. Like, what's the syllabus? Like, what are the activities? So at least have the parts that you're in control of planned, and put in a very user-friendly, you know, way. So people are like, oh, that sounds amazing. Oh, I want to do that. Like, yes, I've been wanting to experience this or to feel this. So you want to plan that out, because that's going to be part of the retreat promise, things that you're going to do and the things that people are going to get. Okay. And then how do you deliver this? Well, we will definitely post on social media. And you need about, I'm going to say like 4 to 5 months to start planning your retreat. So the aspect of retreats that you want to focus on is really creating these fundamentals so that you set yourself up for to maximize it, right? Maximize it. That's our goal. And so in terms of the marketing, right, we want to have a promotion schedule that's about 4 to 5 months, especially if it's a high ticket, especially if people need to get time off work, especially if people, right, consider who is this like ideal person that you'd like to invite to this retreat, and what are their, like, what are going to be their objections? What are going to be their no's? Like, why wouldn't they be able to come? Is it the time of the year? Do they already have other things planned? Is it, do they need to save up for it? Okay. So social media, email marketing, you know how strong I feel about email marketing, you know how strong I feel about also having built a community so that you can prepare the community for this amazing offering that you have, right? This like perfect combination of marketing plus personal connection. So the retreats, you know, because you're positioning yourself as a leader, right, as an expert in your field, it's going to be an opportunity for you to spend time with your clients, right? To spend time with them, to show off your skill sets, to really bridge that know, like, and trust factor, so that if you're going to pitch, right, if you're going to pitch a bigger program, if you're going to offer something different, something like an add-on, right? Like, let's say that people come to your retreat and then you pitch them your year-long program, or people come to your retreat and you pitch them your one-on-one coaching package. And this is a great opportunity to do so. They've spent time with you. You've been able to build rapport. You've been able to drop gems throughout the trip. And at the end of the day, you've been able to maximize your relationship building with them. Because once you do that, right, you have higher conversions. You can talk to people, spend time with them, be there with them, right, during this intimate setting. And think about this, right? Like I talked about this in the beginning, like if you already have a high ticket program, if you're already doing this, then making a retreat as part of your high ticket makes perfect sense. So that's what I do with my Business Freedom Academy. We go on a retreat once a year. It's part of the package per se, because I need this time to like integrate with everybody, to connect, to instill some new frameworks, new mindsets. And so for me, it's a no-brainer to offer this, which, if you're not part of my Business Freedom Academy, this would be a great opportunity for you to book a call. In the cheat sheet, there's going to be a link right on the bottom to my calendar. Book a call, because if you're wanting to not only build retreats, if you're not only wanting to build a six-figure expert-based business as a professional, as a wellness professional, this is a great opportunity to do so. We're, kind of already setting ourselves up for 2024. So are you, 2023, living too much in the future? Like, have you considered adding a retreat as part of your offerings? Have you considered creating a program that includes a retreat? Because if we're going to be doing all the marketing, all the selling, right, all the promotions, if we're going to be running challenges, like include the retreat as part of it. And then it's a win-win. But I'm super excited to share this information, to get this information to you. And part of my program, part of my Business Freedom, comes with a course on how to build profitable retreats, where I give you the contracts, the emails, the marketing, the sales page, the template. Everything is included in this mini course. And if maybe you're just wanting the mini course, let me know. Just put it here in the comments below, or DM me, no problem. I have that also for sales separately. But this is such a good opportunity. People are eager to travel again. They're eager to be in community. They're eager to learn something and to grow as individuals. And why not them choose you over somebody else? All right. Well, thank you everybody so much. And I'll be sharing pictures from my retreat and connecting from Costa Rica. Bye.